the especially meaning of the guru, and that is, it comes from the Sanskrit word gu and ru. So gu means like darkness, and ru means remover. So then the teacher or person, those who are going to remove the darkness, amongst the students or among the persons. How can innovative pedagogy make teacher training more practical and relevant? A strategy is very important. How to make the proper strategy? That we can say the experiential learning, student center based teaching, that all are the important nowadays. First, we are going to change ourselves. It is a very, very important part in there. So now we are going to become a smart teacher, and we are going to handle the student smartly. It is a very, very important. If you can come like the Adhyāpaka to Guru first of all. So like the Adhyāpaka is just, we can say, the giving the lectures, completing the syllabus, okay, and completing the academic responsibility whatever he or she received. But if you come in the Guru, the especially meaning of the Guru, and that is, it comes from the Sanskrit word gu and ru. So gu means like darkness, and ru means remover. So then the teacher or person, those who are going to remove the darkness, amongst the students or among the persons. So we cannot say ki the those who are the teaching only, he or she is a guru. Guru can be anyone who can remove the darkness of the life. So the first of all, we are going to understand about the what is the real meaning of the guru, and it is the time nowadays. The our role should be the guru, because when we are going to think about the holistic development, then we are going to understand about the all the whatever the factors influence to the students. So that is the most important. We are going to play the role of the guru nowadays. Now, when we comes about the rethinking teacher education, so rethinking teacher education means, here we can say about that the process of critically examining and revising. So when we are going to think the examining and revising, to what we are going to examining and revising, what tools and
Okay,
technology are
kami.
most
Era charang
transformative?
lady mo, pani
I'm
tapon
audible?
lady lo.
Okay. So what tools and technology are most transformative in preparing future ready teachers? This is the first question. And second question is, how can innovative pedagogy make teacher training more practical and relevant? When these two questions are comes in our mind, then we are going to think the rethinking teacher education. We are going to transform. Transform is a very important now. For that, we are going to understand about that what we are going to follow, that it comes in our mind traditional method we are going to remove. Now traditional method should comes in the technical method. We are going to follow the technical things, because nowadays in 21st century, the okay hardworking teacher is good, okay, but nowadays is a smart teacher. We should become the smart teacher when we are going to teach to the 21st century students. Second part is that we are going to the framework. We are going to make the good design. If we are going to make the good proper design, then based on it we are going to handle in proper way to the student, because if you know the proper design, we cannot handle. So it is a very, very important part. We are going to understand about that we are going to form the good design, like the NEP, whatever NEP has given. It has focus based on the experiential learning, practical learning, and technology based learning, skills based learning. The NEP has focus already. So we are going to understand about the real framework. It is a very, very important part is there. Now, third, we are going to understand about it. That is the most important part is there, and that is the approaches. What approaches we are going to apply? Because finally it comes in the implication, implementation. So when what approaches we are going to uh, follow so we can fulfill our aims and objective. So based on it, there are the different approaches. The previous approach was again traditional, but nowadays we are going to again convert traditional to the reflective approach. We can say about the technology based approach. We can say about the like competency based approach. We can say about the constructivism approach. So all these approaches are the very very important nowadays we are going to follow. Also we can follow the humanistic approach. The feeling should be there. Nowadays it is going to decrease day by day. If we have no such a feeling with the student, we cannot teach. वो अपनापन, it is very very important. Feeling with the students, so humanistic approach is important. Now we can say about the research based. The mind should be the innovative, the spirit, the our thinking should be in the broad sense, not the narrow sense. So research based approach is also very very important. A spirit of inquiry, it should be developed amongst the student. Now again we can say the collaborative approach. Now we cannot say the single I can do anything. So collaborative approach is the very very important. Same way we can say the international approach. International approach is also very very important. We are going to think about in the broad sense, and our culture is there. We know the Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The world is our family. We are going to think not in the narrow way. We are going to think a very broad sense. So it is also very very important part we are going to understand. Now, when we can think about the innovative pedagogy for the 21st century, also we are going to think about the new and transformative. The new and transformative, in based on that, again we are going to follow the good strategy. We should do the practice as well as the our teaching method should be there. So a strategy is very important. How to make the proper strategy? That we can say the experiential learning, student center based teaching, that all are the important nowadays. And then when we can think about the practices, finally implementation, we have the made the framework, we have done everything, but we are not going to implement. We do not come in the practice. So practice important already. Madam also told practice is important. We should do the practices. So in that practices important, for that we should be the active and the with a good attitude. If we have the good attitude and we are the active, we can fulfill the target. So it should be the very very important for the 21st century student, because now the AI, in the AI, if you are not the smart how to use the proper way AI tools for the student, for the making the lesson plan, for learning the new technology, learning the new methodology. So if you are known about that, then we can handle to the student. It is a very very important. We should understand first, we should update ourselves first. It is a very very important. That's why finally I can conclude like our mind setup is very important. We are going to change our mind setup, because we are going to change the behavior of the student. We wanted to change. First we are going to change ourselves. It is a very very important part is there. So now we are going to become a smart teacher, and we are going to handle to student smartly. It is a very very important. Thank you very much.